the workbench beside me sits a small Nordic tine box. It's oval in shape, bent from a single strip of wood, sewn together with roots and held with wooden pegs. There are no nails, no ornament. It's plain, precise, and complete. The box belongs to my mother. It was made locally by a craftsman whose family carried this knowledge from Norway. Beneath it is a textile woven by a local woman in a traditional Swedish design. Nothing here asks for attention, and yet everything is fully present. Recently, someone called me an artist, and I felt the need to correct them. I'm not an artist. I'm a craftsman. The distinction matters to me. An artist is often trying to say something, while a craftsman is simply trying to do something. That doesn't mean art is absent from craft, only that it arrives differently. In craft, beauty isn't applied, it emerges. It comes from an object doing exactly what it's meant to do, as honestly and as well as possible. My grandfather's brother, a respected artist and educator, once said that art is defined as all human activity. Baking is an art. Teaching is art. Making a box is art. My grandfather extended that idea further, saying that art is all nature's activity. A tree growing, a river shaping a stone, a spider weaving a web. From that perspective, craft isn't separate from nature. It's a continuation of it. A bird doesn't build a nest to express itself, it builds it because the world requires it to. The form of the nest follows the materials at hand, the weather, the body of the bird itself. The bird is a craftsman in 1,000 ways, and the nest is beautiful because it is true. Human craft works the same way when it's honest. Wood moves, fibers stretch, tools resist. The craftsman doesn't command the material. He listens to it. The work succeeds only when it follows the nature of the material and the truth of its use. That's why traditional objects endure. This tine box wasn't made to show individuality. It was made to hold things, to be handled, to be repaired. Its maker may be unknown to us now, but his care remains, written into every curve and joint. My grandfather introduced me to the Japanese philosopher Sōetsu Yanagi, who wrote about the idea of the unknown craftsman. Yanagi believed that the highest craft is anonymous, not because the maker lacked skill, but because the work belonged to a tradition larger than any one person. Sometimes I sign my work, sometimes I don't. I think carefully about that choice. A signature can mark responsibility and lineage. An unsigned object can simply enter the world and do its work, without explanation. Life is short. I want to spend it doing the things that inspire me, in places that matter, with people I love. I want to work slowly, to do the best work I can. Not to make statements, but to make things that belong. The tine box doesn't explain itself. It doesn't ask to be interpreted. It simply exists, useful, quiet, and whole. That is the philosophy of craft as I understand it. Not expression, but attention. Not performance, but care. Not saying, but doing. And in that doing, meaning takes root.
Thank you.